What's the? I'll let you lead. Go ahead.
All I can say, I'm going to not even talk about that match and talk about what's the aftermath of this match.
No, I want to talk about the match though, because there's some shit we got to talk about.
Go ahead.
Let's talk about the main spot.
All right.
Cody Rhodes and Logan Paul, they're fighting outside. There's the whole schmaz outside. You know, there's a big schmaz. Everybody's got to get their shit in. And Cody gets back in the ring. The ref goes, 8, 9. Count out.
Yeah.
And Cody stops him. Did you see that?
Yes.
Stops the ref and goes, no, that's not how I want to win this match. And then the ref goes, are you sure? And then Cody goes, he has to learn. That's exactly how it went down.
Yep, that's verbatim.
Again, it goes into what we were talking about earlier, where we changed the rules. The referee,
he's a champion, baby.
When has that ever been a thing?
It's been a thing.
No, I've seen where there's been a thing where refs have been a little lenient. That's how they put it. Like in an old, Attitude Era match, it'd get a little out of hand. You know what I mean? They'd wrestle and go through the table, do the whole thing, and the ref would let it slide. It's a big deal. But not at the behest of the champion. Who's running this fucking show?
Champion.
Here's another thing that really fucking made me sick is Cody Rhodes coming out during his entrance, shaking everybody's hand. Shakes the ref's hand, shakes all the announcers' hands, the ring announcers.
That's a stick, man.
The fucking Sandy ring announcer. Shakes their hand. Is he a politician?
Yes.
That's his character. I'm Gavin Newsom.
That's why he has the red, white, and blue. It's Homelander.
Is this what it's going to? Is it going to a big time heel turn? Because I'm not seeing that.
I don't see it either, but I honestly don't know what Cody's good for. I don't know how else to word that, bro. It's just what it is.
I thought you were going somewhere poignant. Oh my god, I get you though. I don't get it. I want to rip my hair out. I don't understand.
It's our champion for now, until they could figure something out. It's what the crowd wanted. It's not what they wanted, so they're just building polish around shit.
You think WWE is like trying to figure? I feel like WWE was all in on this.
No, man.
You think it was really, Triple H giving in?
They really pushed Cody to the side so The Rock could have his say-so with Roman. How does he start off with, should I eat at the head of the table? To, I'm family. That shit was all flipped around because everybody was like, Cody gotta do what he gotta do. Cody gotta finish his story.
He gotta finish his story.
It's unfair. So yeah, Paul caved in, execs caved in, build something around it, which didn't really work because at the end we're like, where does this go?
Yeah, it's like, for me, by the end of it, I still, even though the story was being told how it was, by the end of it, I was like, still like, Roman could still win this. I wouldn't have a problem with that.
You know, this shit was scripted after the fact when Undertaker's just coming in to watch the fucking WrestleMania and they're like, Taker, go out there and chokeslam The Rock.
Let's give him Taker. Fuck it.
Yeah. It was just a bunch of hubbaloo, but that's what the crowd wanted. And now they're fucking reaping what they sow, listening to the crowd that fast.
Yeah.
Should have kept it on Roman. Should have had the Roman and Rock match. Should have had Roman win or Rock win, whatever the case is, and
Let Roman
dragged
go
it
another
again.
fucking year.
Yeah, dragged it again for the whole year.
Let him go another year. That would have been fine.
So,
Even let him go to SummerSlam. Let
for
him
the Rock
lose it
just
there.
to come in the day after WrestleMania saying, "Well, I gotta go.
I'm out of here.
And hold this for me. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but hold it."
I fucking called it, bro. The second The Rock left, I was like, bro, they swindled us. They hustled us.
They didn't hustle us. I don't think it was a hustle move. I'm starting to really believe it was a curved move because of what the crowd wanted.
Do you think that was the moment though do you think The Rock was supposed to stick around?
No, I think The Rock was supposed to have this match with Roman, give the crowd the other theory they wanted, and call it out after that.
So you're saying that Final Boss, heel Rock, all that was audible.
Audible.
That's a pretty big audible though.
Bro, I'm telling you, it started.
The audible was great though.
As soon as they cried about Cody, they wanted Cody to go to WrestleMania.
But I don't know why I feel like maybe it's just because of my bias or whatever, but I still think that would have been the better story, is even all of that stuff have that same story, but Cody loses. I don't, and it's not even based on like Cody finishing the story. Cody went, I didn't give a fuck about it regardless. Like it just wasn't, to me, it wasn't the important story that was being told. I just didn't care. I couldn't care less about it just because he said it.
But we have to always keep in mind that these new era fans are fucking retarded.
They're
retarded. They don't want entertainment anymore. They really want emotional soap opera shit to fulfill on the TV screen.
That's my question. Do they really think, the people who argue with us, right, in our comments, because I don't see them giving us any like logical arguments. It's just, you guys are this, you guys are that. It's only been this amount of time. They're all making excuses rather than giving us like, I know, actually, I thought this was interesting. I thought this would. Like, they're not giving us anything that was interesting to them. Yeah. So my question is like, do they actually like what they're watching? Which I'm leaning towards, maybe they are fucking idiots and they do like what they're seeing. Mm-hmm. Or are they like, they WWE actually went with the crowd this time and now they have to ride with it because WWE went with their choice. They can't admit that it sucks.
Yeah, they can't.
Because it was their idea.
I don't see... It was their idea sometime. It wasn't right now. They were going to give Cody the same Roman treatment. Let's push him some more. Let's shove him in people's face some more before we give him the belt. But they pulled the trigger way too fast once the crowd started crying for it.
But this is the thing. They appealed to a crowd that will only be happy if Cody beats Roman's streak. Do you get what I'm saying? Because if Cody loses, let's say a year from now, they're gonna go, oh, they only gave Cody a year, but they gave Roman.
Of course, they're gonna. Anybody after Roman is gonna get that statement, just because of the streak Roman had. Now it's like something that has to always. That's the new goal. It's not even having the championship. Is to have the championship and get into Roman streak. Beating Roman streak
now is the championship.
It's the championship.
Yeah.
Which is that's why it was so stupid for them to put so much pedigree on how long he had the championship, other than just being the champion.
Just being the champion that long. And the fans keeping track.
What I realized with WWE, eventually they kind of got lost in the sauce somewhere, where the storylines now, they're having plenty of storylines. We're talking about, they're not going to have shit after WrestleMania. It's not true. They do have a lot of storylines. It just doesn't have any substance.
Yes.
It doesn't hold anything. That doesn't mean every storyline doesn't have to have a championship involved, but there's storylines that could help boost other wrestlers to become main event, even if it is mid-card filler.
It's like every storyline, they have a 3-hour show, right? Yeah. And every storyline they go, okay, this is what we're going to do. Otis and the Academy, Chad, the Alpha Academy, you're gonna get 20 minutes on TV. You'll get 30 minutes on TV. 5 minutes of that is gonna be promo, and the rest is all wrestling.
Yeah.
When they should just be doing actually the opposite, really, or making it 20 minutes of storytelling and promo, and then 15 minutes of wrestling.
Yeah.
And then the match doesn't even really. It's not supposed to really end decisively on TV. That's what you have pay-per-views for.
Yeah. WWE is not real.
Well, yeah. Last thing I'll say though about the Logan and Cody match, and tell me if I'm wrong. Did you watch the whole match?
Yeah.
I felt like Logan outshined Cody.
Of course.
Completely outshined him.
That's kind of. Let's give it up to Logan Paul like we always do. He always know how to run a show. He's always main event when he does put on a show, and he's been killing it. His spots every time, even though it's the same thing every time, he just elevates. Went from a selfie to this time the camera crew.
Now they got the fucking Matrix 360. That shit look dope though. I'm not gonna lie.
I know sometime in the near future they're gonna take all the old clips of WWE and edit it to look like that.
Look like that.
Yeah. Dang, what's his name again? I forgot his name already.
Ricochet.
Pete Gunn.
Pete Gunn.
What's his name? Pete
Dunn. Kevin Dunn.
Pete Dunn, Kevin Dunn. I don't remember it. I'm fucking around, guys. I just like I don't remember it because this shit's washed.
It's old, it's washed up now. Yeah, you're right. It served its purpose back in the day, but
this is.
I love the camera angles on King of the Ring. Yeah. It was well done.
Well done.
Very well done. Almost to the point where I wanted. There's a camera angle they have on SmackDown now where they literally like it's almost a video game. Like,
yeah,
where it's like up above, it's not bird's eye, but it's like up above and kind of angled.
Yeah.
But you see the whole ring. And I don't know. I love that shot. It works really well. But yeah, I think he outshined him on all the spots. The wrestling, the selling, the personality. Cody tried to, this was embarrassing to me. Cody tried to emulate his father and do the bionic elbow.
Yeah.
And he didn't, there was a point, because, Dusty, what he did, he would do the bionic elbow, he would do the whole, not the bionic elbow before it, he would do the whole thing, and then he would do the hip thrusts.
Yeah. And
Cody, you could tell he was going to try it, and then he cowered out of doing it, because he was like, I'm embarrassed.
I can't keep rhythm.
I can't do it. He did like a quick, and then did it. Yeah. I was like, oh.
Oh, Cody also announced every title match now is going to be dedicated to somebody.
Oh.
Said every match is going to be dedicated to somebody.
Somebody new?
Yeah.
When did he announce this?
I think it was on his Instagram after the PLE.
It's just more things. Please care about me.
But what I can say that's going to be a conclusion to this match, I believe in the near future, it's going to be Logan Paul versus Pat McAfee fighting for Michael Cole.
I almost saw that with Corey Graves.
Corey Graves?
Yeah.
It could be Corey Graves. Corey Graves could come out of retirement for that.
He was cleared to wrestle again, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Because, I did like that, actually. That they played up, it felt very old school. Yeah, where they played in the announcers into the storyline.
It was JR and Taz.
Yeah, yeah. They did that a lot back in the day, actually.
Yeah, JR and Taz, but King came out and fought for JR.
Yeah, so I did get that feeling with Corey Graves, where he kind of
stood up and
he put his chin up to what's up, and he was like, "You better focus on your." Fucking match, boy.
Then got suicide dived on.
Yeah.
but it's gonna be something there.
I could see that. That might be interesting.
Because impulsive my ass.
Yeah. So
you said you weren't gonna use it.
Yeah.
You promised.
You promised. What did he say? He said something. You signed a prenuptial. Oh my god. Yeah. I think I don't think that was the intended purpose, and I don't know if fans are seeing it that way. But Logan definitely outshined Cody in that whole match. I think on the promos too, barely. Where does Cody go from here? He said where Logan went, but where does Cody go?
Cody just goes on his merry way.
Next fighter.
Next fighter.
I'm the fighting champion. No countouts. You know, if he was gonna do something interesting, right? Let's say if he was gonna say, you know what, I came up with an idea after last night. From now on, when I wrestle, since I'm gonna be the fighting champion, every match that I wrestle in is gonna be no countouts, no disqualification.
It's the hardcore belt.
No, you don't even have to go to that like level on the match. I'm just saying where he removes some of the rules.
It's extremes only at that point.
Some of them can become that, but you don't have to. I'm just saying where he can say that, listen, there's no count. All right, no count outs.
Every match I held has to be some sort of brawl match. So it could be a leather strap match.
You know what? Fuck it. Yeah. At least that way we'll get interested.
Yeah. Cody Rhodes in a ladder match. Hell in a Cell match. Casket match. Inferno match.
Inferno, fucking buried alive.
Match, yeah.
Brandy on a pole match.
A Punjabi.
A Punjabi prison. And there's no Indians involved. Yep. It's just exactly.
Oh, what was it? The tribal fight?
And they have a whole Samoan setup. Yeah. That may be the only way that at least me, I can get interested in him. But that would at least play in some kind of storyline. It gave him the idea. Fuck it.
Make him something.
Make it something new. Yeah. All right. Anything else you wanted to talk about?
I'm just really thinking if Cody has anything lined up for himself after this.
I can't think of, like, it's just next wrestler. That's all it is.
Yeah,
it could be anybody.
Should be Gunther at this point, but I don't think they're gonna do it to Cody.
Not yet.
Not yet. They'll do it to Damian or Drew.
Gunther's going after Damian.
Yeah.
I think that was said for sure.
That was said for sure.
Yeah. They have to keep Cody wide open. It's like just whoever we can put against him.
Well, who should be the next?
You think they might go with like a Jey Uso or something?
They might.
Wait, is he on? He's on Raw, no? Yeah, he's on the other show.
Yeah, he's on the other show. Yeah,
I was thinking like one of his friends. It's like a friendly feud.
He was talking to somebody before the Logan Paul thing.
Platinum Ham says Nakamura. That's just gonna be a bore. Cody can't carry that. I'm sorry, I'm so negative on Cody, but it's like he just can't. He can't carry it, and Nakamura can't even fucking speak English, so he can do his subtitle thing, but that only goes so far.
What's the next pay-per-view? Clash of the Castle.
Clash of the Castle.
Then in SummerSlam.
It's got to be a foreigner then. Who's on the roster?
I don't know.
On SmackDown.
The Bloodline.
I was gonna say, do you think they bring him back into that? Maybe Tama Tonga or somebody goes after him?
Probably.
That's the only thing that makes sense at this point, story wise. This is what's gonna be. I'm forgetting it's Cody. There's gonna be a random fatal 4-way on SmackDown to decide who's gonna go after him, and it'll be random fuck guy who gives a fuck.
It could be LA Knight.
They're not doing that. They're too scared. LA Knight's gonna take all of his fucking gusto.
LA Knight's gonna take the U.S. title from Logan.
I could see that. They got you listen. They have a couple people actually who are viable like champions. Like they can't go with Gunther right away because like he has to win. I feel like LA Knight has to win. There's some people that when they go for the title, they have to win. Am I wrong?
Not wrong.
Any other names that you can think of?
That has to win?
Yeah. Like, for instance, Jey Uso can go after the title and lose.
Yeah.
That's not a big deal. I feel like LA Knight goes after the title. That might kill his momentum if he doesn't win.
He has to win.
Yeah. There's some people that it will kill their momentum. Braun Breaker, first time out, he has to win the title.
Mm-hmm. Trick Williams.
That's actually a good one. Because again, but that's where we get into the 50-50 booking, the scared to pull triggers, Triple H booking of we're going to put somebody in the title picture, but we're not going to have them win. It's all going to be, everything is a slow build, slow pacing. And you can't do that with certain people.